reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Wormley. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's reeled in. It's Sims. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense here. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Fox. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
That's caught. It's Dickey.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Weaver.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to throw again. This time it's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Who makes the grab? Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Fox. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Jordan.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Sims. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down mark.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Tries to get it to the running back. With sure hands, it's Wormley. Tackleless Babe, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Trojans pick up enough for a first down. On the ground, it's Wormley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Wormley. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. He keeps it on a design run. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect, incomplete. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Hawkins.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or are they trying to go through the air again?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Fox. Grab near the sticks. It's Wormley. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Jordan. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second and short. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. And the pass incomplete. Pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Getting set, second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. behind the line. It's Richardson.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal, the 9.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Fox. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receiver in motion now. Inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Trojans were hustled to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wormley. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
To throw, it's Fox. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. And the returner will be brought down. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down. They're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. They've got this drive going now, getting near midfield with a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They face third and short here in the playoff in the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. First and goal, most likely four-down territory to claim the lead. He escapes the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense facing second and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that five-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The important PAT gives him a one-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. Brought down to the 42, so good job by the returner there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Gets made on the right side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. On the run, it's Wormley. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A crucial play in this game. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the Trojans turn out another first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Back to pass. It's Fox. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Trojans. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The ball is out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half. An opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.